4:30. Whoops. It's later than I was planning on doing it. Probably need to start streaming like actually at 5. I was kind of planning on doing it at like 4:30 today, but whoops. I'm an hour late because I'm always late. That's fine. I'm gonna lock in today. I can't do it for some reason. What's up, Cinder? What's up, Iconics? The money. Oh, the dollar. Can turn the stream. Last time, of course, you got a new best. Fair enough, though. A new best came out of nowhere, by the way. That was like my first drop attempt of the day. It's a good thing like barely anybody saw it happen live, because we don't talk about my reaction to getting that. You can probably guess what it was based off the percent. May have made an unfunny reference to something. Well, I guess, you know what, I could show it on stream potentially, but I don't know if I want to. I did save, like, I pretty much saved every single new best that I got, like, starting with drop attempts at least. Starting with my very first drop attempt. So I can, like, put pretty much every new best in my completion video, in the part, like, leading up to the completion, because that's typically what I do. And since this level uses, like, a start offset with the song, that means I can like play, like, I can basically just show my new best, but play the entirety of the song. I can play the entirety of the song. Okay, I can't talk, bro. Basically play the entirety of the song, and then before it gets to the part actually used in the level, it'll be like showing my new best. That's like what I did with like Spectrum Cyclone and Nutra. So I said Enigma server about Carnage mode. I don't think I did. Actually, I probably like saw it, but I don't remember. Let me see. Wait, where even is this? Actually, I don't know if I saw it. I don't know. I can't find it. You'll just have to tell me, I guess. By the way, I got like barely any sleep last night, so let's go. Probably not, I'm not really expecting to play too well today. I did say something about like hopefully I can lock in, but you know, I'm not necessarily expecting that to actually happen. Still would be cool though. Still gonna try my best. After Deception Dive, considering jumping to Carnage mode, but I won't, but at the same time it's tempting. Fair enough. I don't really know much about the level. Carnage mode is something I probably should know about, but I just low-key don't. I don't know why. Oh my god, that is a death of all time. Just like not do that, please. Man, I'm bored. I want to play Go-Bird. I don't like the golden. That was a joke, by the way. I love this level, but you know. far in the stream did you get 55? I don't even remember. It was like a little over an hour and a half, like somewhere between an hour and a half to like 2 hours into the stream. I don't really remember exactly where it was, but I don't know, somewhere in that range. Probably closer to the 2 hour mark if I had to guess. It still could have, I guess it could have been after the 2 hour mark, but I really don't think it was. What's up, Crystal Dash? Playing some practice runs can find any big choke points or parts harder than others to me, so it's like the perfect level. Sounds pretty peak. What's wrong with choke points though? We love choke points. Oh my god. So I used my free will and finished the Shimmer video instead of playing the Golden. Honestly kind of peak. I probably need to learn how to like not force myself to play this level every single day of my life, but I still am doing it as many days as I possibly can. Every day that I'm home, I basically gotta play this level. Oh yeah, I remember you said that. I didn't remember it was like tomorrow that you'd be leaving though. But yeah, I guess it's fair. Like whenever I'm like forced to take a break, then like if I'm going somewhere and not gonna be home like for the next few days or anything like that, I'm just like, I pretty much always will like, you know, I can't talk, bro. I literally forgot what I was gonna say, bro. But yeah, I like don't play on the last day before I leave. If I don't feel like it. Of course, if I do feel like it, you know, might as well. But if I don't feel like anything good is gonna happen, and the only reason I would play is to maintain consistency, then like I feel like there's no point if you're just not gonna play the next few days. Unless it's like if there's only like one day that you're not gonna be able to play the level. Okay, why can I not do my own click pattern? Yeah, if there's like one day that you're not going to play the level, I guess it makes sense to still play it as much as you can. Because that one day probably won't do that much, to be fair. Kinda need a break because just playing the Golden every day, that's fair. I've been playing it like almost every day since I started streaming it. There's been like maybe like, I think it was like 5 or 6 days that were all in a row that I didn't play the Golden. But before then, well, yeah, from like stream 1 all the way to that point that the break started, and also from the time the break ended to right now, I've still been, you know, playing the Golden every single day. Every single day, excluding that break. And the timestamp. Yeah, certainly was a reaction that I had. Kind of embarrassing that I had to put that in the completion video whenever I do make a completion video, which will obviously be after I beat the level. Actually, I guess I could start editing it before though. But at the same time, the way that I'm gonna do it, like having the song playing in the background, like the part of the song used before the part used in the Golden, like the first minute or 2 hours, or however long of the song. That's gonna be basically just playing while it shows my new best. So I'm gonna have to know how long to show the new best for, basically, because I don't know how many new bests I'm gonna get, or how many I'm gonna actually show in the completion video. Should I start doing the shit like that? I feel like I need to fix my click pattern because it's really not that good. so used to doing that by now. One thing is I'm not so good at, or only thing I'm not so good at is the ball timings and end ship. Yeah, once again, I'm like not really familiar with the level, so I have no clue what those parts are like. Seems valid though, because ball is actually like a pretty hard game mode, and ship is like the hardest game mode. So I'd imagine that's pretty valid. Why am I like the goat of stuttering, bro? I don't get it. Can I just like not stutter anymore, please? That'd be pretty cool. But nope. It's just not how it works, unfortunately. Like, okay, what am I doing here? Hello? Top 10 easiest timings ever? Actually, it's still kind of a hard time, but you know, it's not that hard. It's not necessarily a choke point. What? I'm dying to literally anything. Like, I'm just not locked in today. I'm only playing so that I can hopefully be pretty seaward tomorrow. Or you know what? This should be like the playing from zero day. This is like the playing from zero day of all time. Because I cannot do the ship. I cannot do the ball either. Like, I've lost everything. Just because I only slept for like 5 hours. That was pretty much my fault. I don't know why I like I'm so good at just not sleeping at a good time. I knew I had to wake up at like 10 a.m. today, so I'm not sure why I stayed up until 5. That was definitely not the smartest move. But you know, sometimes I'm just kind of stupid like that. Why is Danalex always streaming whenever I'm streaming, bro? This guy does not want me to be able to get channel points or submit my level that's not even rate worthy anyway, so I have no reason to submit it. I'm still like kind of been submitting it because I'm so curious if Danalex would send it. He's like the only person that would potentially. That was like one of my goals. I don't want like both of my goals with the level to like just like, so both of my goals basically, I just want one moderator send, and I also was wanting it to get epic rated on a private server, but it got featured, which you know is still good because it has lower standards. But I thought like making something actually rate worthy on the main servers is like basically epic worthy on that server, on that private server. So I thought it probably could get epic rated. And then I really just wanted one mod send, but I had a feeling it just isn't going to actually get rated on the main server though. In actual GD. But like, I don't know. I guess I basically just failed both of those goals, but it's fine because I'm making a new level also inspired by Atomic Cannon, and it's like significantly better. I'm so glad I made Electron Flamer. It's still like, I think it's a fun level to play, and I can like beat it almost every single attempt because it's my own level, and I just somehow still am consistent at it. So like actually just like one attempt at it like a couple days ago. Just played one attempt to beat the level, rebeat it for like my 5th time or something stupid like that probably. Got to open 6 10 key chests. No way. It's quite a few. Yeah, honestly, the fact that I made Electron Flamer is just good for like in terms of my deco. Like I think that's when I made that level, I really realized, that's when I realized I'm capable of decorating levels. Because before I don't even know what my best deco was. So the fact that I was able to make something like actually rate worthy. I guess the deco itself is rate worthy. It's just the fact that it's a medium length and like only 34 seconds. Like if I want a level that short to get rated, it has to be like at least like probably a high-end feature worthy deco. So yeah, I went 6 for 6 on icons. No way. 5 out of 6. That's insane. Can I not play from zero, bro? I'm not like not ready, bro. Okay. I love when I press the spacebar, just assuming it's gonna take me back to practice permanent or practice mode. But no, that takes me from 0, of course, because these aren't like actual start pauses. Yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna try to get this. I just want ending to 100. If I do end up like getting good again and being able to get like another 49 to 100, maintain my streak of getting that run or better every day. Actually, no, a couple days ago I didn't even get any like good run to 100, so never mind. I don't really have that good of a streak with that anyway. Although last night I was just like, I think this was at like 3 a.m. or something, but I actually got like, I literally got to the ending from like 35. Like I was just practicing the second wave a little because I thought maybe that'll help with the sleep buff, even though I barely slept for that long anyway, so there goes that idea. But, you know, hopefully it'll make me not suck too much today, the first 2 waves, because I played the first and second wave. And then I kind of just kept going until I got to the ending. I don't even remember where I died. I just realized when I got to the ending, I was like, oh wow, I'm locked in, bro. I don't even feel like I'm gonna die. And then I died to like, I don't even remember if it was the robot or like the part between 80 and the last ship, or like if it just was in the last. Actually no, it probably was the last ship. Now that I think about it, I think it was the dash orb actually, like the click of the dash orb. That's what I died to. I remember that now. I just really had to think about it. So yeah, it was like 35 to like 87, I think. I would say getting that at like 3 in the morning is probably pretty good. Or 4 a.m. was it? I don't even remember. I just know I've been playing GD way too late at night because I need to actually like go to sleep. Yeah, I think it was this that I died to in that run, so it was 87. Probably pretty much an exact, it was probably like exactly like this that I died also, if I had to guess. I say if I had to guess, like I didn't like do it myself and was very conscious about what I did, but I kind of just forgot. What's up, New Dark? How's it going? But yeah, fair warning, just don't expect me to play too well today, because I got like no sleep last night. Unless 4.5 hours is considered good, but I believe it's not. I guess it's better than no sleep, but you know, it's definitely not good. Dude, I'm so bad. I just want ending 200 today, and then I'm gonna like mostly play from 0 and practice the waves probably, because I don't feel like I'm good at the ending right now. Like I'm extra bad at the ending today. Could have been it, but then I just, you know, I'm so good at ship. What's up, aka King? The Golden. I gotta log in this run, man. I'm actually just, I'm so washed. Yeah, I saw it. I had a feeling, since that happened today, I had a feeling like people in my chat were gonna probably mention that quite a bit. Also, can we please like move Amethyst up to like, wait, hold on, let me lock in. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, we should like, don't care about the demon list anyway. So true. Yeah, Amethyst should get raised, because I've heard it's like pretty much the same diff as like TS2. I mean like Pop-Off thought it was harder than TS2. And I don't know, Cervax is like not on the list anymore because he did something kind of funny that one time. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's the one who like said something about Amethyst being potentially harder than TS2, if I remember correctly. Maybe not though, I don't know. But like if Amethyst does get raised just like one spot, I guess, then technically we will have an RGB near the top of the list, but it won't be like the entire top 3. But we will basically have Green Bullet, of course, is the green one, Flame Wall, even though it's kind of more orange, but like close enough to red, and then of course, you know, blue's Tidal Wave. But that's not really a top 3 being RGB, so that's not really like, it's not really the same. Now, like, the other thing I do see potentially happening for an RGB is like Grief, Heliopolis, and Tsunami. Unless there's a better one for blue that I'm just like blanking on, but obviously Tsunami's not even finished though, so who even knows when that's going to be done. Oh my god. There's no way I died to this. Like, that's just actually nothing. Literal air. Like, hello? Are we not gonna talk about this death, bro? That's like the closest thing ever. Your flare, is that really that hard though? That's not a top 1, I don't think. That'd have to be like harder. That'd have to be a top 1 currently, and also like, you know, be like on par with Grief and Heliopolis diff pretty much. I mean, this seems way harder than TS2. Yeah, I mean, I guess you kind of gotta play it to know for sure. I'm just saying it definitely seems like it's possible for it to be harder than TS2, but like, obviously I'm not saying that from experience or anything. It's kind of just a guess. It just like kind of feels that way. I could 100% see it like being moved to like, I guess what would currently be a top 2. By the time that move does happen, if it does, then it's probably not going to be a top 2 anymore, but oh my god. I'm so bad at the ending right now. Like, I'm not locked in. I'm at 0 keys. No. Going? Alright, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. 25th time getting that run. And if I can somehow pull off another 49 to 100, that will be my 10th time getting that run. Yeah, this probably isn't my gameplay style. That's fair. Oh wait, I didn't even read your other message. Got some no-clip runs on TS2 that are at least good for my standards. Can't even get close to the same on Amethyst. I mean, I guess Amethyst is also probably more learny, if I had to guess. I know the golden is pretty learny. Really time grindy too. Like forever to figure out how to play the waves. Like this 61 when I was first learning it, like this duel was actually killing me so much. Now it's like not that hard anymore though, luckily. Like, why did I double click? Just click once. Just literally, just click once and you have a better chance of not dying. I don't know why, like, why do I click twice there? Sometimes I just feel like I need to. Otherwise I'll die, but no. It's more likely to kill you if you click twice for that little swoop type thing. So let me like stop doing that, please. Okay, 6,200 though, nice. Pretty good. I think that's a good sign to go to 49 now. Probably, you know what, there's a chance I could get this 200. It just, I guess, took me extra long to warm up at the ending today, but I'm really not too bad. Probably because I didn't sleep very much last night. If I had to guess, that's why. Probably why it took so long to warm up at the ending. But I think I might, I probably got it now. Okay, bro. Yeah, 55 is a bit of a choke point, so I'm kinda not really too surprised about that death. The only thing that, like, if anything should surprise me about it is the fact that I passed the straight fly at 54. The fact that I didn't die to 53 or 54 is like the real crazy thing about that death. Really not crazy to die to 55 though, just in general. It's definitely not easy, especially with nerves. On its own, I don't really die to it too much, but I guess if I'm on a good run, there's a good chance I die to it. And of course, first time getting there from 0, still only time, obviously. Ended up dying to it. At least it's a valid death, at least it's not like, I don't even know. At least it wasn't like one of those green orbs right before it or something. Like if it was the green orb right before that, that'd be like really funny, but like also really depressing. Like what if I just like, here, let me actually, without that attempt I was gonna be able to get to it at least. It would just be funny if I like, I can't even seem to, if I'm trying to die to that green orb, someone dies to it, like that doesn't kill you. I took like a giga early. Yeah, like if I did that or something, you have to like really alter your click pattern though. That click feels so off if you try to die to it. a cell. Fair enough, though. Can't necessarily call it a bad death, even if it's not like a super hard part of the ship. Hyper paracosm for fun. First time past the pre-drop. Let's go. Probably should try to beat more 9 circles levels now that I think about it. Probably not until like after 100 extremes. Cause I actually like just planned out pretty much all the extremes I'm gonna do. From starting with the golden up to Crimson Planet as my 100th extreme. So like, I don't even know if I should say all of these. Also, I'm still like, there are like 3 I'm not too sure on. Cause like, for the 99th, I just put this in a specific order, but I'm probably not actually gonna do it in this order. Except for like, I will say Proteus is on here, and I do want to do Proteus specifically as my 96th extreme. Cause it uses Phobos as the song, and I got 96 on Phobos. The funny death, so that's like pretty much the only thing. And then Crimson Planet is also, obviously I'm gonna do that as my 100th, but like everything other than those and the golden, which I'm probably just gonna do now without doing any like easier extremes beforehand. Yeah, all the other ones I might just like use a wheel or something to choose the order I do it in, cause yeah, I feel like that'd be kind of fun. More of a wave enjoyer after Sonic Wave and Down Bass. It's honestly kind of valid though. I'm glad I enjoyed Sonic Wave when I came back to it. It's like something my past self would not believe that I would say in the future when I was first playing Sonic Wave. But yeah, for the level I have, or I guess 2 levels technically that I have written down for 99, it's kind of between 2 different levels. I might as well just say them: Ithacropolis and Boogie. Because I want to finish off the Jade tier, and I have to do like 2 more levels for those, or for that tier, and then 1 more for Emerald tier. So I want to finish off both of those tiers before 100 extremes. Only thing is, Ithacropolis and Boogie, I guess I could do both of those technically before Crimson Planet, but then I'm gonna have to remove like one of the easier extremes. Because one of them I just like saw it because I was watching Zernium's video that's actually early access. So maybe I shouldn't say much about it actually, now that I think about it. But I did see a level that he beat at one point as an easier extreme that just looked like it could be fun potentially, so I kind of added that to the list for some reason. But I probably could easily just remove it because I could just beat that at any time. There are still some easy extremes I'm going to keep on here. Like Boardwalk, because Sam redeemed for me to play that. Well, actually he redeemed Pro Lavod, but then changed it to Boardwalk. So, I'll be doing that shortly after the golden, hopefully. And then I also put Sweater Weather on here, which is like the easy extreme of all time. Just because like I haven't beaten it yet somehow. Everybody's playing it. And I just want to see if I can beat it. And of course I already said Proteus is going to be on there too. So they're like, those are like 2 really, really easy and skill-based extremes that I have on there. Because those levels I'm kind of just beating because they're easy extremes, and I just want to get my extreme count up, as well as just see how quickly I can beat them. And hopefully they're mostly enjoyable. I could see Proteus being maybe not that enjoyable, but Sweater Weather doesn't look too bad. So even Brian thinks it should be Insane Demon. So hopefully that won't be too bad. Okay, the one random easy extreme that I added on there could probably just like remove, and then I could do both Ithacropolis and Boogie. Only thing with Boogie is I might potentially do that right after Universe on Fire, which is a 4-minute level. So doing a 4-minute and then like a 7-minute or whatever, however long Boogie is right after would be kind of crazy. and then doing Crimson Planet right after that would be even crazier. So I'm honestly probably just gonna do a wheel. I also might, just to add more excitement to the wheel, I could also like put all of the levels on there that I'm thinking of doing, like Ithacropolis, Boogie, and the other Easy Extreme. Those are like the 3 that I'm more unsure about, but I could just let the wheel decide which one I have to do, which is maybe not a good idea. I might hate myself for that potentially, if I like end up getting Boogie and end up like having a bad experience on it. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun though. So I did realize like I've pretty much never done a wheel for extremes before, and it's a thing that does seem pretty fun. Oh my god, we're gonna mess up the quick back. Bro, that's a crazy death to get though. Want to get runs to 100 today. I should just play from 0. Still gonna play from here a bit longer though. I feel like I'm just gonna like end up playing from like the second wave for way too long again. But it's like satisfying to play from when you're actually locked in and not dying to it every single time. If you have some level of consistency, then it's pretty fun. Eyes always hurting when I play this level. It doesn't make any sense. There's nothing about the golden that should make my eyes hurt. It's like really dark and stuff. There's barely any flashing. Like, sure, the structures flash like a bright green every now and then. Actually, no, I guess these are just straight up flashing white, but like still, it's not enough to make my eyes hurt. My eyes didn't even hurt playing Nutra, bro. How are my eyes hurting when I play the golden? I think my brain is just like tricking my eyes into hurting for absolutely no reason. That's actually kind of concerning. Training to see through the darker colors. I guess that's true. Didn't think about that. That could honestly be the case. I'm not used to dark levels. I'm the one always playing like crazy levels like Nelf and Nutra and stuff like that. Or in general, just more colorful levels are more of my thing. Deco wise at least. Of course gameplay is kind of what I care about the most, but I definitely tend to have more bias towards a level if it has like really cool deco and stuff. The Golden's deco is like still good though, but it's not like anything that really stands out. glad I was able to lock in. We're now in the double digits of how many times I've done 49 to 100. That's pretty nice. I'm probably not doing a better run to 100 today, especially because I rarely can even do that. My whole 17 days or whatever, I've only gotten a better run than 49 to 100 3 times. But obviously I'll still try for a bit, because I kind of just need to practice this part anyway. I don't care if it's like a run to 100 or not. I'm more concerned about like just practicing the part. I also just first tried it apart from the last release, by the way. No way. Almost just did it again. Wait, maybe I did sleeve buff it? Question mark. Maybe not though. I'm not too sure. Play from 35 though, because it's kind of just the better start pause. Hang on a second. No love request, by the way. Sorry. I forgot. Wait, hang on. I gotta like put the message, bro. I keep forgetting. I always forget to put my pin message and stuff in the YouTube chat. There we go. I gotta do something real quick. Maybe like put on an auto level if there are any auto levels I could put on. Like how long is this? This is too long, bro. I just want like a 1-2 minute long thing. Okay, let's just do this. Sure. BRB. Alright. I am back. Have you beat the golden today? Don't give up, believe in you. I appreciate it. Only thing is I'm just not gonna beat it today. Like it's just it's pretty much not possible. Like, unless I pull off the fluke of the century, I'm not gonna be able to beat it today, I don't think, but I still appreciate it though. I hope I can beat the golden 2, but I just don't think it's happening for a while. Would be nice though. Auto platformer. My bad, I had to do something for like 2 minutes. Obviously I'm not just gonna leave the stream with nothing, because that's gonna be boring, and also that's just a waste of time. Like, even if I gotta do something, I might as well like play an auto level in the background. Can't miss the opportunity to get one more moon. I need that one moon, bro. Oh. Why is my shit being so heavy? Not sure how long I should play from here. Turns out when I play from 0, I just like lock in so much harder with the waves. Probably because the attempt matters a lot more than if you're playing from the start of it. It's just kind of how that works. Hardest completion, it is neutral. Why'd I go so high? Also, just know today is probably going to be a shorter stream. I probably, if anything, should just, like, okay, I've already done this a few times. I'm probably not going to go for, like, getting a crazy run from there. I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to play the waves and potentially just go from 0 for as long as I possibly can, because I honestly don't even feel like playing the level as much today. Probably because I didn't get too much sleep last night, which I know I can't stop bringing that up constantly, like every few minutes, so my bad for that, but yeah, I will try to sleep longer today. Well, I mean at least tonight I should definitely be able to, even if I go to sleep at 5 a.m. again, at least tomorrow I don't have to wake up at like 10 or like any time really. I guess I don't have a specific time I need to wake up, so I really can wake up at like, even if I were to wake up at like 3 p.m. I would still technically be fine, even though I'd rather not, because it's kind of late. So I'd only wake up at 3 a.m. if like, I don't even know. Probably only, wait, did I just say a.m.? I don't even know, bro. I'd only wake up at 8 p.m. What am I saying? I was gonna say, okay, yeah, I give up, bro. I just can't talk. You can kind of tell that I didn't sleep last night for very long. You can kind of tell by the fact that I'm like even less capable of speaking than I usually am. kind of just tell that I barely slept. I'm like actually so tired, bro. Actually so out of it right now. Happy I was able to get 49 to 100 today still. That's like really good. Even if I've gotten that run 10 times already, it's obviously still nice to get. I guess the good thing about being this tired from not having that much sleep is that I'll be tired more early in the day, which sounds like a bad thing, but then that means it'll like encourage me to go to sleep at a good time tonight, right? I think that's how that works. What's up, Kaden? I still love watching you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember your name. I don't think I've seen you in a bit though. Good to hear from you though. You think me playing this level for like after playing this level for like 3 weeks, I would like have this click pattern like completely down by now? But like I don't. I'm still pretty good at it a lot of the time, but like I just did almost the whole thing twice in a row. Watching you since Spectrum Cyclone or since Phobos. Wait, that's actually crazy though. I guess now that I think about it, Phobos was like, yeah, Phobos was after Killbot, so I probably was playing that like at the end of November or like beginning of December, maybe both. Probably was playing Phobos for like a week also, or something like that. So I guess Phobos and Spectrum Cyclone were kind of at a similar time. At least like after I dropped Phobos, I started going for Spectrum Cyclone. Even though I beat Downbase before beating Spec EC. But that level is also a lot easier. A lot easier than Phobos even. I kind of just like learned that level at like 4 in the morning throughout like a few different nights. And then only on my first stream of playing it from 0. First stream of playing the level at all, and first time going from 0 with the intent of beating it. I ended up fluking it, so that was pretty good. If I didn't do that, that would kind of suck, because like, I don't think I had that much time. Because I was doing that for 12 Demons of Christmas, so I didn't really have much time past that day to be able to beat the level. I already didn't have enough time to like really edit like a highlights video for it like I did with all the other levels. I had more highlights on like a hard demon than down base, just because I didn't have enough time to edit the down base one. In November 2024. Yeah, it's definitely been a while. Almost 2 years, it's crazy. Yeah, down base, oh my god, down base fluke was pretty crazy. I guess really the only thing that surprised me that much was the fact that I fluked the spam at the end of the wave. But that's like really chokeable. So that on its own, just fluking that and only that is like crazy enough. But I mean, if you fluke that, you might as well just fluke 200 because the ending is like free. If you learn how to play the ending, you're just not going to die to it anymore. Unless you have like the worst nerves ever. You have such bad nerves that like you forget how to play the level or something. That's like, I think happened to me a couple times. But not too much like with the ending, like the very ending of the levels. Especially levels that I've been practicing for a bit of time. Like if I were to try to one session a memory level, you bet that I'd definitely be forgetting how to play that like all the time. No matter how many runs I would get, if I'm nervous enough, I would probably forget how to play the level. No. Somehow didn't forget. Last time I watched was when AI slop was bad. Is it not still bad? Pretty sure it is pretty bad still. Maybe worse if anything. This is embarrassing, but I screamed when you beat Spectrum Cyclone. It's actually kind of funny though. You're gonna be lost off at like 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, AI did give us the peak Spectrum Cyclone camp. Yeah, I remember just like making the AI generated thing with like just the prompt Spectrum Cyclone, and then I decided to put the images like in the corner of the screen. That was so funny. You can still see it in my completion on the 38 to 100 run. I think only on that run, because I think I only had that showing for like a couple of streams. Yeah, bro, screaming out loud when you watch a streamer beat a level is like, that's kind of valid though. I know I definitely did that when I saw Doggy get 97 on Grief. Like, once I saw him get to the new best, and then especially to the ending, I was just like, I actually like broke. I was just like saying what repeatedly. Like, I could not react any other way if I tried to. I was watching Newis' stream earlier, and like, I genuinely got so nervous watching him get an ending attempt on Kyoki. He apparently got like 98 today, which is actually wild. I don't know if anybody recorded that. I think Brian clipped it. He like uploaded it on his channel as public, but I think he meant to make it like unlisted or something. But he made it public on accident, so I think I could still find it in my history. Maybe before I started watching Doggy. Wait, that's actually goated though. Ah, 52. Holy choke point. Okay, wait, I'm actually like good. 2 times in a row that I got 26 to the second wave, also just not instantly dying. I still got to 44, at least it wasn't like 39 or 40, 41, anything like that. Got like about halfway through the second wave. And then of course the other time I got to the ship, so that's pretty good. Good C word. Let's play from here for a little bit, because I still feel like going from the drop for a little bit longer, but this time I'll actually do the proper transition into the drop. Okay, that could have just been another first wave. That could have been like, that would have been 3 first wave passes in a row. I should have said 3 times in a row doing the first wave, not first wave passes. That makes it sound like I did it from 0. If I could get 3 first wave passes in a row from 0, like, I genuinely would explode. Even 3 drop attempts, just any drop attempt would be crazy enough. Getting 3 in a row. Started watching Doggy streams around stream 134 when he got 80. Heard about him around stream 64. Just heard about him. That's actually kind of crazy though, not knowing Doggy before that. It's kind of crazy to me how many people like discovered Doggy because of Grief, which is like, it's kind of crazy to me. I mean, it makes sense because it's a top one, but like how do you just not know who Doggy is, bro? If you play GD, you probably should know who Doggy is. But yeah, I remember just watching. I think I watched the very first Grief stream. Like I didn't know anything about Grief, but I just knew it was like a level Doggy was trying to verify at some point. I remember like his streams, like in the description of his streams, he would like have like an FAQ type thing, frequently asked questions, where like one of them was something about when he was gonna start verifying Grief. But I didn't know anything about Grief, and that's the first time I heard about it, was just from seeing that in his descriptions. But then when I saw him like actually play it for the first time on his very first stream, I realized like just how crazy the level was. Bro. So I've really been watching the Grief streams since day one, but I don't think I've watched every single one of them. I think I missed the one where he got 83. It was kind of funny because I think I was awake when it happened. I was just watching YouTube though, but not Twitch or anything like that. Not Doggy stream on YouTube. But I prefer streams on Twitch though. But I remember just like checking Discord and seeing something about it. It was kind of crazy because 83 is a little bit of a funny number because of Spectrum Cyclone for me. So seeing 83 of all things was kind of funny. With a 0% run? What does that even mean, bro? Play from 0, I'm assuming you mean, but don't worry, I will get to that in a second. But like I gotta practice a little more. Yeah, I think it was like 3 AM for me too. I know it was at night, pretty late. Good though. Okay. Time to practice the ship, and then I will go from 0. Pretty sure Doggy lives in New York, so me and Doggy have the same time zones. Yeah, same. Well, not the living in New York part, but the same time zones. Actually no, technically I'm in a different time zone. Because my state, which is Georgia by the way, state reveal, oh my god. Apparently it is gonna like do a thing where we basically just stay on daylight savings time throughout the entire year, which is like actually goated. I think that's what Arizona does too. Either that or they just are never on it, but I know they just don't change their time. Country or field? Yeah, I'm from the country of Georgia. Just like Iconics. Newest country to have Google Street View on it too. Insane. To 48. I live in New York though, yeah. Or at least definitely a lot of states share that time zone though, to be fair. Came back from my water park and I wake up to Green Bullet wake up to Green Bullet placed in Zodiac off the list. It's just not on my bingo card. So true though. mean, I expected it to happen though, because I've just seen it in the pending list changes in the demon list server. So I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen today also. So I guess technically it was on my bingo card, but not necessarily something I was wanting. So maybe not on my bingo card necessarily, but it's something I knew was gonna happen. I guess I can't say it was on my bingo card then. It's something I knew was gonna happen. What would the point of that be? We'd be live at 9 p.m. EST. Not today, because I'm gonna end like probably within the next half hour to an hour. Because as I said, this is probably gonna be a bit of a shorter stream than usual. Unless I'm locked in from 0, then I'll gladly stream for like 3 hours or something, as long as I don't get bored. Maybe I should take a break though, because like I don't really do breaks very much. I kind of just play the level the entire time that I stream until like the very end. I'll like sometimes towards the very end of the stream I'll just do like an every end practice run or something like that, and then like go back on the golden for a little bit, and then I realize, yeah, I already just took a break and that break was pretty nice, so I don't want to play this level anymore for today. Sad about every end at 11 and now it's at 12. Yeah, originally I thought Green Bullet was going to be the level that would push it out of the top 10, but nope, that was the bloop, because the bloop is just like, it's a Zoink verification, that's all I need to say. Obviously it's going to be placed way higher than it was originally supposed to. And I think I saw Zoink's reaction to its placement too, and like, of course bro had to like pretend as if he like didn't know that it was going to place that high. Zoink is like top 1 LARPer of all time. Wait, 4th time I've ever said the word LARP unironically? Oh my god, bro. There's something wrong with me. Chat, it's actually all over. Oh my god. Wait, I get to take a break before going from 0. Let's go. Wave challenge. I think I know which one this is. The Outlaws. Oh my god. Woodpecker's the song. I gotta change that, bro. Just so happens to use the replacement song of that one collab. The memory collab. Oh my god. I don't know why out of all things it was Outlaw that was used to be replaced. Oh my god, I can't talk. As a replacement song. I think it was just originally going to be the song used in the collab, and then we changed it to Woodpecker from the Pizza Tower soundtrack. Which is actually goated. Wasn't even my idea either. I should find your top chatter. I mean, you're one of the top ones of the stream. GDB news gonna have something good today. So true though. EU macaroni and games. What are we saying, bro? Can we ban this guy? Who even is this Virgit GD guy anyway? Why does he have mod in my chat? Oh my god, I'm bad. Let me just like do a practice run. I like the click pattern there. Oh. Those orbs are a bit of a jump scare. Oh. Oh, I was not ready for that. I took my hand completely off the keyboard. Well, this is just, it turns into a one spiker, it's kind of funny. Your coworker called you goated for being Scream Machine? Like, just bro now? Wait, that's actually W. That's actually W? What am I saying? That's actually peak. That's such a W. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Thought he was at one point bigger than an esports event. Yeah, some of his streams have hit like, what was that? Wait, was that one stream on like, it was, wait, May 24th, 2025. I remember the day. That was the 2 top ones in one day type of thing. I'm pretty sure he had like, did he have like 20k viewers or something crazy like that? Yeah, this wave isn't too hard, but it's honestly fun. Try to beat that at some point. Actually, didn't you say you wanted to verify that or something? Verify it yourself, Iconics. So I'll try not to beat it before you, if that's the case. Yeah, alright. I can wait. Everyone in this chat can beat Scream Machine. Are you sure? I don't even know if I could beat that, bro. That's like a little too hard. Joined a grief stream, same attempt, he got 63 to 100, and I thought he was actually on a good run. It's kind of funny. No, that's like a pretty average run for him. Was that the barbershop when W Popoff beat Amethyst? I was watching though. Wait, that's actually crazy. You're at the beach. Bro, I'm pretty sure I was just like at my house, so like I don't have any crazy place I was at when that happened. It's honestly kind of funny though. I don't think there were any like crazy GD events that happened while I was like anywhere not in my house or something. It's still kind of, I've like thought about this a few times, but it's crazy that like I don't think I've really witnessed anything that hard in Geometry Dash like live other than grief, like grief progress and stuff. But the fact that like I saw the 97% live, which is potentially the hardest thing ever done in the game so far, it's like kind of crazy to me. Like I really witnessed the hardest thing ever done in Geometry Dash live, which is like really crazy because I think outside of grief, the hardest thing I've seen live is like H-Storm beating every end and Acheron. I pretty much watched like all of H-Storm streams, so I saw his Acheron and every end completion live. Those are like the hardest things that I've seen live outside. Wait, no. No, wait, I actually, for some reason, I think I saw Zoink beating Society live. I like don't even watch Zoink, but like I just clicked on his stream when he was playing the level and like I think I saw it live. I don't even remember though. Beat Acropolis after Slaughterhouse is verified. Wait, I might have also. Not right after though. Technically did after though. Seen Pop-Up beat every end and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I guess both of us have seen an every end completion live then. Where do you think you will be when grief gets verified? Probably where I am right now. If I have to be 100% honest. Probably literally exactly where I am right now, at my desk. Oh, you get 97 on the same day when Papa beat Society? He did 2 top ones. I don't think so. I think that was a little before he got, before he beat Society. But let me also just go from 0. I probably should do that. Yeah. Wait, heart rate monitor. Gotta turn that on when I'm from 0. I don't really care about having it on in runs. I kind of just wait to turn it on now for some reason. Bruh, could have been to the ship first attempt. Someone beat Bloodbath and Stereo Madness right after. No way. I could probably do that too if I like just played Stereo Madness after I beat Bloodbath for whatever reason. Zoink has 4 runs on Artemis already. Yeah, just stop playing the game already. Honestly, bro. He's making the game way too hard. And he's buffing a level that's supposed to be just somewhere in the top 3 to a top 1. Actually, I don't think he said anything about buffing it or balancing it, but I already just know. For some reason, I just feel like he's probably going to do things to that level that make it a top 1. And that's going to be like the most nothing burger top 1 ever, bro. That level just spawned out of nowhere. Okay, that was pretty fast. Instant drop attempt, like 2nd attempt of the day from 0. Time to be in the GD community, for real? No, I don't know who that is. Game's too hard, I'm going back to VR. Wait, Holy Peak. Yeah, he really does though. I hate Zoink sometimes. Bro will actually just ruin like literally any level this guy touches, bro. It's ruined. I hope Orbit's still fun to play. I can see it being fun to play. I think the enjoyment's pretty high, and a few people have beaten it, so that's cool at least. Bruh, are you serious? Literally a drop attempt right there, but fine. Zoink's getting mad hate since the blue placement. Yeah, that's a good thing, bro. That's actually so deserved, though. Can we like just bring public awareness to the fact that Zoink ruins every level he verifies? So like, just guys, stop. If you're making a top level, don't give it to Zoink for the verification. Please give it to literally anybody else. Unless you want your level to go from like a top 100 to like top 10 easily. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Zoink is just not a real person. Bro, he's just too good that he probably thinks every level from like literally everything from like tidal wave difficulty all the way to like, I don't know, Zodiac is like probably all the same difficulty to him. Like he probably cannot tell any of those levels apart. Zoink has a crazy ego. Yeah, I can 100% see that. Zoink achievement lists, exactly. He's doing just too much, bro. Got 80, or oh my god, I can't read numbers, bro. 89 on the challenge, nice. Almost said 87. Was that 87? I'll do the next verification, yeah. Whatever you do to that level probably isn't as bad as anything that Zoink would do, hopefully. You should just verify the Artemis level, whatever it's even called, bro. Artemis 13 or something. Sometimes I just forget the name of the level because it's just that much of a nothing burger. Like, I literally did not know anything about this level, never heard of its existence until, like, the showcase got shown and, like, when Zoink said he was going to be verifying it and stuff. Just out of completely nowhere, I'm just hearing everybody talk about it, and, like, I have no clue what this level is, bro. And then I watched it, and then I just realized just how mid that looks. Like, it doesn't even look like it. There's just nothing special about that level. Literally nothing. The deco is just, like, it's mid, potentially even just straight up bad. Gameplay doesn't really look good. Of course not, at least it's a top 3. Why would the gameplay be good? And then, like, I don't know. It just uses a slightly overused song. It's not really a bad song, though. The song is definitely the best thing about it. I'm not saying the song is that bad, but it's not, like, amazing. Violet Duality is the new top 1. Yeah, just buff that to top 1. Give it to Zoink and he'll find a way. Except actually he probably would not buff that, because he would probably not even play that. Like, that would have to be in the top 10 for him to feel like he would have to play it just because of the length. Bro's like allergic to anything longer than 2 minutes. Even though I guess Tidal Wave is like 3 minutes, but you know. Can't wait to verify. Yeah, I can't wait to play it. I busted the thought. Low-key valid though. Give me the verification. I'll make it from a top 100 to easy demon. Yeah, that sounds better. Actually, does it? I feel like to do that you'd have to like delete half of the level. Like, if you were to take, say, like, the golden and turn it into an easy demon, God, you would have to do a lot to it. There's a lot you'd have to change. It just barely would even be the same level anymore. Just, like, a remake of the golden, but with the same exact deco for some reason. You nerf it that much. You kind of have to, like, completely change the gameplay. Every structure, yeah, I know, but like still. The gameplay just feels so weird and you have to make a lot of changes. Other guy you mentioned is a hacker, trying to be Aternus. He has 85%. What do you mean he's a hacker? I think. If somebody says they have 85 on Aternus, everything they've ever said in their life just becomes unbelievable. Don't trust that person at all. Least trustworthy person ever. Orbit easy win. Yeah, wasn't there like a version of Orbit, like an official, like easier version of it or something like that? I feel like I heard about that. Maybe I'm just thinking of something else. I could be thinking of something completely different, but just spamming through the wave, yeah. Easy Demon the Golden exists. It's called the Grotto. Yeah. Forgot about that. I guess that is basically an easy demon. Just one that took you like an hour to beat or however long it was. Grotto's free. Less than an hour? It felt like an hour. But I also wasn't the one playing it, so I don't really know. Not something I paid attention to that much. So bad. Quick pattern is actually so cooked, like, I just can't do that part anymore. Yeah, I saw, don't worry. Only when little Timmy does it, thinking he's the next Zoink. Wait, what? Oh wait, I didn't see your other message. I don't know what that means. Is your anger when jumping from Toom Toom Potluck 4 to the Golden? What? What could Toom Toom Potluck 4 possibly be? Do I want to know? Probably not. Bro, I can't be the only one excited for Toom Toom Circles, right? Like, actually best level in the game. Real level, by the way? You're joking, right? Down base 3 cool layout? No? Wait, maybe I did? I don't even know. I definitely remember seeing like a couple down base remakes. Plus down base the new one. So honestly I don't even know. Too many down bass remakes. Let me just click on this. I'm not gonna like actually watch right now. Dry bass, bro. Why is it using the wrong Pusab? Hello. GD colon will kill this guy. Dry. Wait, what? Dry bass. Okay. I've not seen this one. Top 5 on the 9 circles demon list. Why is it using the 9 circles demon list for difficulty instead of like the actual demon list? Do they just not know? They can only compare the difficulty to other 9 circles levels. Yeah, I'll probably watch this later. Oh yeah, I also gotta watch the new technical video. Goodbye Zodiac. Okay, fine, I'll watch it on stream, whatever. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see this. Okay, wait, I like skipped some, whoops. It's probably gonna be copyright, but I don't even care. Cause like, the Golden song is already copyrighted. Yeah, what is this gameplay? Bro, I don't know if this is just me, but like 9 circle style shifts are one of the worst things ever. Okay, what? Yo. Wait, this might actually be peak. No, this is like actually, bro, this is like a Kuna. This is like if a Kuna made a 9 circles level. The song too. The song is actually just nails on a chalkboard, bro. This is only like a third of the level. song and level are atrocious. Ooh, no way, Deco. What did I just join to? This is apparently a down bass remake called, what, Dry Bass? Yeah, this is like top 10 best gameplay ever or something. Why do you fall so much there? Here we go. This song is like not serious, right? Or somebody actually cooked up this song and like genuinely thought this was peak. Sometimes I don't even mind dubstep that sounds really weird and stuff, but this is just like, this is pushing it. This is just straight up bad. Like, awful. Like, okay, what is this, bro? Oh my god. I cannot take any of this seriously. I'm throwing the macaroni. No! Never make a statement like that ever again. What? What did I do? Is this just gonna like, wait, is this actually it? Or is it just gonna like have something impossible at the end? No, it looks like that's it. Okay, interesting. That was so worth it. Alright. WND. Hope that gets deleted. Yeah, I don't think, like, there's no way somebody's actually gonna decorate that. And if so, that's just kind of funny because it's not getting rated. Like, the gameplay is just so, like, no. There's no way anything, like, even with the best deco ever, there's no way anything with that gameplay is getting rated. I mean, okay. Cognito Hazard did get legendary rated, but no, that makes Cognito Hazard look amazing. Yeah. Honestly. Fun to watch, but genuinely hell to play, exactly. Fun to watch just because of how bad it is. Okay. Artemis, last click is a 1 frame. Yeah, it's GG's. I'm quitting this game. Nah, if that level like actually gets rated, Rodpop is having things happen to him that are probably not good. So, like, can we not do that anymore? I think I did that yesterday. I did that yesterday from Zero also. No, bro. That was not a threat, that was a warning, bro. I'm not gonna do anything to Rob Top. Other people probably will. They're not gonna be good things. Just know that. God. Can you get somewhere I'm bored? Okay, let me lock in. 77, no way. Wait, you're bored? Like boardwalk? Do I need to beat that level? I hope you get sentenced to beat Rigel 2 times in a row. What? I would rather, like, actually just, I don't even know, bro. Did get 62% and feel alive, but after I got stuck at the pre-drop, but after I got stuck at the pre-drop, so I'm just gonna verify this as a little break. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So that's honestly pretty fair. Welcome back, Kaden. Finally going from 0 now. I guess I have been for a little bit, but then I went to practice the wave and the ship again and watched the best down bass remake of all time. Or not even a remake, it's really not even a remake of down bass. I don't know how that's supposed to be related to down bass. It's really nothing like it. I guess it's supposed to not be a remake, or rather like a sequel or something. Okay. Fair enough. It's my 3rd time dying to 45. This isn't really that hard, but there you go. I got somewhere. Let's go. The fact that that was like my 2nd drop attempt of the day and I just got to the 2nd wave is like pretty nerve-wracking. Not an amazing death, but that's still good. At least I didn't die instantly either. It's normally what happens when I get to the 2nd wave. At least I've done something today other than just your average 49 to 100. Today's a full week of Rigel, haven't beaten. Okay, like, can you be surprised? You call it a new hardest, so like, shouldn't really be expecting to beat it in a week. To be completely fair, completely honest. It also claimed to not be wave carried or anything, or to be wave dragged or whatever. So I don't. Look, you harder than Jesse Pinkman? Really? That's crazy. I don't believe that. Rachel might be harder than Jesse Pinkman. No way. Kind of surprising since Jesse's so wave-based. Is it though? I don't know how that's surprising. Like, Is Rigel not also wave based? Also, Jessie Beam is not wave based. It's just like click pattern based. It's not even specifically wave. But I guess there are a couple hard wave parts, but like some of those timings are also kind of hard. Really only some though. I guess, I mean, I guess it is mostly wave, but still. Not as much as Rigel is. Rigel is literally only wave. And the ending, I guess. Which is, I guess, a little bit of a hard part, potentially. Is it really just the ending? There's no way it is. Only hard because I'm weak react. Okay, sure. Pretty sure everybody struggles with it, but like, sure. I guess we just gotta get like Brian or Presley to play Rigel. Not that Brian would play it. Again, okay. Alright, 2 drop attempts in a row. Wait, I should do something really quick. Let me change go to 35, because at this point a regular drop attempt is like not really anything crazy. Kind of has to get past the first wave in order for it to be that crazy. So finally move to go. Joanne said the waves are hard, so maybe they're hard. Yeah, I would think so. Close to unknown diff. Okay. Fair enough, though, I guess. I could honestly see it. Night circles levels are like impossible. Okay, we're back to the instant deaths. Can't wait to play the Cosmic Cyclone? No way. I never thought you would have said that before. I want to be wave carried so badly. I wish I could be wave carried, bro. I wish I could be good at wave. Golden's like actually proving me to be the worst wave player ever. I'm actually just the worst player in general, though, to be fair. It's not really specifically wave. I'm bad at everything. Actually, I'm just like getting consistent drag. That's what I am. So I can beat levels instantly, but like this is taking like 5 years. Then I can like 2-session anything in like the bottom, well, anything below like top 400 or whatever. At least below top 500. Maybe not like, I don't know, I can like 1-session anything that's below top like 700 probably. I was able to 1-session OPS in one, so like literally no pre-practice or anything. Literally, I don't think I've ever beat, or I've never like played the level until the day that I beat it. Also, no, wait, I might have done like 1 practice run, but I literally learned nothing from it. Practice run did not mean anything, it just kind of added to my attempt count. I didn't remember anything from it. Like, I didn't even remember that I did a practice run of it. Top 1 player in GG complaining about being bad. Alright, whatever. I'm not wave carry. Maybe wave is my best game mode, potentially, but I'm not carried by it. There's a difference. Like, there's no wave and atomic cannon in the first one, but I found that level free. Mark II only has like a couple waves. One of them is a slow wave, which I'm horrible at. And then the other one is like 2 seconds long. And I also found that level to be not too hard. Oh my god, bro. Should I even be sad? I don't know. Should I be laughing because it's kind of funny to die there? Maybe. But it's also really not. It is kind of sad. I don't know why I died there so much. Like, the very start of the first wave. Thought I got better at it, bro. I'm still dying there. .46, okay, I don't think I've died there from 0 before. Okay. Other than 41 and 43, if I died to like every percent in the second wave now. Yeah, I think literally apart from 41 and 43%, I've died at least once to every single number in the second wave. That's actually kind of funny. That's pretty good though. New best for the day by 1%. Definitely pretty good. Got really nervous though, as you would probably expect. If I just get to the second wave at all, I start getting pretty nervous, especially if I don't die instantly. Yeah, pretty good. You're just talking about how I'm like instantly dying to the drop. Like I think, wait, is that literally like one attempt? Quite literally just one singular attempt after the one where I died to the like first click. I died to the first click of the drop and then got 46 right after. I'm glad that even if like this, even though the session kind of started not too well, I'm glad I still got like, well, okay, I'm 3% away from having 2 runs in one day. 2 runs in one day, bro. I'm so close. Even if I, well, okay, so close yet so far, because that just happens to be the portal clicks, which are the most chokeable part of the second wave. So yeah. .46 was a little bit of a sell. I was just nervous, but I definitely could have at least gotten to the portal clicks, potentially even to the show. And if I like ultra locked in, could have been a new best, but like I didn't necessarily, I haven't really been expecting to get a new best today. It is technically possible, for sure. Obviously it's possible, but it is possible that I beat it today, but you know, that's just like not happening. It's just that rare. Because I don't think I'm beating this for another like probably 2 or 3 weeks. Could be longer even. But I mean, it's the new hardest. Obviously, I'm like required to take at least a month on it. I guess Neutro was kind of a little bit less, and obviously Atomic Cannon was like the fastest thing ever. I just speed ran that level as the hardest. Okay, you're really funny. Okay, like at this point, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I died to the very first click of the wave, like probably 3 times today. That time was technically the release and not the click, but you know, same thing. Notification when you first started the golden, just didn't feel like joining the stream. Fair enough, I guess. I was definitely enjoying the level more. Kind of liked it when I was first starting the level. I'm still enjoying it overall, don't get me wrong, but when I first started out, it felt like the most fun thing ever. Like when I first figured out how to do the second wave, I was just playing that a lot and it was like so good. It's definitely got some really good gameplay though. Maybe I'll just go to 2 hours. I didn't really expect it to be a 2-hour stream because I thought it would end sooner. I've still gotten some good attempts though. Pretty good amount of drop attempts. Just the main thing that sucks is the fact that I died to the very first click, or like pretty much at the very start of the drop, like a lot of the times that I've gotten there today. Probably like about half of the time. And then the other half of the time I've like gotten to the second wave, or like the very end of the first wave, I think. Or wait, did I even die to like the end of the first wave at all today? I don't think I did. Not from 0 at least. Of course in practice, but I think from 0 it's just really been 45 and 46. And then that one release at like 32 or whatever it is, I think it's 32 at least. I did that twice. And then other than that, it's been like the first few clicks of the drop. Okay, 48. W portal clicks though. It's pretty expected though. Glad I got here though. That's pretty good. At least I've gotten at the very least to the portal clicks like a few days in a row, I think. Or actually, did I the day before yesterday? I think I did. Oh yeah, I think I got 49 the day before yesterday. And then the day before that was, I don't know actually. That one might not have been to the portal clicks. But the day before that, I think is when I got my second 52. So I don't know. I've like, at least most days in the past week, I've gotten like to the portal clicks or further. At least just one time from 0. So that's pretty good. And I reached 2 hours. So definitely not bad. I'm pretty happy about the stream now. At least I've gotten like, I feel like once I get like 3 attempts to the second wave, that's when I like feel like the session's like been good. Like I don't feel like I'm forced to play anymore. I'm still going to, of course, for a little longer. I'm not just gonna instantly be like, oh yeah, I got a new best for the day and that's probably the best I can do, so I'm gonna instantly end. Like sure, it is probably the best that I'm gonna do today, but you never know for sure. Might as well play for a little bit longer. It'll also help with consistency tomorrow. Now that I think about it, that's like 1% away, literally just 1% away pretty much from 2 runs for the day. It's actually kind of funny. I just had to do the rest of the portal clicks and like those last 2 clicks of the wave and stuff. And the releases, of course. But yeah. Could have been 2 runs for the day though. Definitely still good. You never know, maybe I'll get another attempt that just so happens to be to the ship. In that case, I would hope to get a new best. I don't really want to be dying to the ship every time I get there. Especially because the ship isn't really too much of a hard part, but it's just chokeable when you're nervous. So that's really the only problem with it. More chokeable than actually hard. hypergenesis, so you just gotta find out. So you're just gonna like finish it off and then just like verify, or I guess you're probably gonna verify yourself and then just like upload the level without any notification of it. I'm just gonna have to be checking your account constantly, and I'll just have to see when it comes out. And then I got a speedrun getting first victor, so I still haven't gotten first victor on any of your levels. I could have been easily first or second with Hyper Ascent though. Of course someone beat me to it with Hyper Ascent and Hyper Ascend, but I'm also just not gonna. I feel like Hyper Ascend isn't as likely to get rated. I hope it gets rated, but it's not as likely since it's like so similar to Hyper Ascent. So because of that, I don't really feel like I should beat it unless it does get rated. Hyper Ascent, I definitely should have just beaten it that night, but I was like getting unlucky. I just didn't feel like finishing it off in one session. So anyone can be top 5, yeah. It's good. Again, wait, aren't there gonna be coins in it too? So I'll probably also have to be, at least if I'm not very first victor, hopefully I can be first coin victor. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I remembered it having coins in like the layout that I played. I think I only found out how to get like 1 or 2 of them. But I guess I'll find out the rest. Alright, 32. Was that a void click? I think I literally just void clicked there. You know where I'm still void clicking. I replaced the switch for my up arrow and it's still doing this. There's no way. It's a lot more rare at least. I mean, still unacceptable. For a $200 keyboard, bro. There's no way. This is not real. Slightly more lenient. I don't know if you could tell, but I kind of messed up my click pattern in the ship a little bit. I don't know if you could like hear the panicking in my clicks, but somehow I lived it and got 34, I think that was. Like already forgot. I guess I didn't really look at the exact percent. I know roughly where I died, but I assume that was probably 34%. 48 again. I released so early. I was like extra nervous though, because I was like scared, like, oh my god, can I really get a 4th attempt to the second wave today? And then I did. Is that the most I've done in one day? That might actually be the new most I've gotten, like most second wave attempts that I've gotten in one day. It's really good. So 48 twice, 48 twice today. 3 times total. Alright, I think that should be, if I undo that, that's gonna be times 2, right? Yeah. So times 3 now. 48.61, so that's, I think, where I just died. So was that further than the other one? The other 48? Either further or like literally the same exact thing. I definitely tend to do this though. This is like the main thing that kills me here, is like I just release too early here for some reason. I don't know why I released like here when you had to release more up here. I know it's like not really that much of a difference, but when you actually look at the death, like I was really not that close. Well, actually, because the saw blades are round, I guess it was relatively close. But still, should probably be better at this point. Probably should be good enough to not be always releasing too early, but oh well. Good attempt though. Good tied best for the day. Once again, about like 1% off of getting it in 2 runs for the day. I gotta have like a better way of saying it than getting 2 runs for the day, because it's like kind of a long thing to say. It's really not, but you know, still. I should call them 2 run sessions or something like that. I don't know, bro. Okay, second clip. 1% off of it being a 2-run session. I don't know, that just sounds kind of weird though. I don't know why it does, but it just does. I might just stick with saying 2 runs for the day, but that sounds more weird. I don't know. Gotta have like an actual good way of saying it. Slang word for that. Need more GD slang. For a little bit longer. If I can't get another drop attempt in the next like 3 minutes, I'll probably just stop. Maybe even like 2 minutes. Once I hit 2:15 in the stream, 2 hours 15 minutes, and I haven't gotten a drop attempt, then I'll end. I should start doing a method for just like, other than at the very start of a session, I should I know some people use like some sort of like timer method. I should try something like that, but based off of like if I get a far attempt or not. Like I should have like half an hour of playing, but like every time I get a drop attempt I have to add like a minute. Every time I get like a second wave attempt I had to add like 5 minutes or something, I don't know. Something like that. Probably should do longer though for playing from zero. Like an hour of playing from zero by default. And then I just add more time depending on the runs I get. Although that could just lead to me like playing non-stop, so maybe not. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. 53.96, okay. Of course it's gonna be the straight fly, but I actually got a ship attempt. I got it in 2 runs for the day. I actually did it. Dude, that's so good. Of course there's gonna be another ship death, but like I can't really be mad. The straight fly is hard. The fact that I fluked it yesterday was like pretty good. That was good enough, honestly. And if I didn't do that attempt, if I didn't get to the drop, I would have like ended the session right about now. But yeah, that's a good way to end the session. I'm probably still gonna end pretty soon, but I'll go like for a little bit longer, I guess. I'm glad that happened at least. So I did get 2 runs for the session. So let's go. 2 48s and a 53, by the way, and 5 attempts to the second wave. So yeah, today's been like probably the best session in terms of playing from zero. Like I sure have gotten better runs before, but in terms of like from zero consistency, this is definitely my new best day on the golden. It's actually so good, bro. 5 attempts to the second wave, and every single one of them I got at least about halfway through it. It's like actually so peak. Let me go for just a couple more minutes though, just in case I get another good run, but now I feel like it's probably not gonna happen. I feel like that's probably my peak of what I can do today. But maybe I should like, honestly I should try to stream like early tomorrow. When I say early I mean like literally at least maybe like 4 or 4:30 instead, but still end around the same time, because I normally end like around 8 p.m. ish. So I should just go from like I should try like a 4-hour stream, or at least like 3 to 3.5 hours, maybe 4. That way I'm just playing from zero for a lot, because like if I literally play from zero for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours or something, I could like actually lock in. Because I feel like if the session lasts longer today, then I probably could even do better. Like I could probably get a new best today if I were to play even longer, but I have to go for dinner like really soon. Starting to get a little hungry, so yeah. I'm gonna be ending soon. Like really soon. I'll also play for a bit longer just in case. Bro, it's kind of crazy how much I would choke to the ship. Like, I have 4 attempts there, and every single one I died to the ship. Still yet to pass it, but, I mean, it's just so chokeable with nerves. It's just chokeable in general. It's not really a super hard part, but it's chokeable enough that when you're nervous, it just instantly becomes really hard. Even with a click pattern for the ship, it's still kind of, mostly because of the 53 part though. That's like, really that's the most valid ship death I've gotten from zero. It's really the only place that's that valid to die to in the ship, to be fair. But I mean, still, like the fact that I died to 52 twice is still not too crazy, except for the second one. The second 52 death, I was never really mad at the death, but I mean, it's definitely not a very hard part, and it could have at least been to 53. could have been to the part that I just died to there. Because that straight fly is the hardest part of the ship. And then the 55, which is my best, is also, that's like probably the second hardest part of the ship. Or maybe third. I don't really know, actually. It's like a tied second hardest part of the ship with 52. 55 is definitely not too easy. So, it's still pretty reasonable that I died there. I'm hoping next time I get to this ship, whenever that'll be, potentially tomorrow, hopefully I can pass it. That's my main goal for tomorrow. If I can get to like 60 even, that'd be crazy. But I mean, if I pass the ship, which if I pass 55, if I get any new best, there's a good chance that I pass the ship unless I choke at the very ending. And then at that point, hopefully I can just lock in and get to the 60 wave. If I die to the like 2-second wave before, that'll like be a little annoying. But yeah, I guess like 60% would be a good goal for tomorrow. Okay, I'm probably gonna end it there. 5 minutes longer than I expected to play, which is still, I guess, nothing crazy, but... Wait, did I really only put the 55 on the leaderboards 2 hours ago? I guess, I know I did check the leaderboards just to see how many more victors can be in the top 200 on here, which is about, what, like 12 more? Something around that. But yeah. So I guess I didn't even put the 55 on there yesterday. But yeah. Anyways. Oh, there's a new daily already. Why do I feel like I've beaten this level? Oh, it's a medium length. That's probably why. I'm gonna open my chest. Oh my god. 40 orbs, 3 diamonds. And then save my data. Let's see if I should rate anybody. I only have 3 viewers, so like don't know if I should. Nubis is still playing Kyoki, bro. Still streaming. He has 96 also. Oh my god. I guess I could rate him. I only have 3 viewers, but why not? So he's not like ending. He's probably not. I start raid. I'm not gonna actually do it until after this attempt because it looks like he's at the drop, which is like it could potentially be a far attempt. I should turn on the volume really quick. Just in case. Oh, somebody just raided him.
With the party 70.
Somebody literally just raided him. Wait, this would be so funny. Gonna double raid him then. That's not planned, but yeah, sure. Anyways, good session today. Probably my best session from 0. So pretty good. Potentially get another new best tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.